Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Oh, hey. How are you? That's good. You're acting a little suspicious. What did you have to ask me?
So this is how currently the loading in looks like. It's a modpack. It's 8 minutes, otherwise it's only 2. Oh, it was 8 minutes before and now it will be the 2 minutes run. I think this one is better than the usual nice animation, and you don't know it's going and you need to, it shows you it will be faster. Interesting, a tooltip said that wimps and undergrounders will be terrified in space. So this is the current way of the logos. We have this one, of course, and we have this one, and let me see, we have also this one, and this. So tongues will be dangerous, and if you disturb by the error messages, turn it off. It's a really good advice I got from Mr. Samuel's Discord. Let us see where we are, then I will show the past. This will be the next part loading, and what if I see with what if when I experiment with something, but we will see. Hi, this is Normal 69 and we here are in the now. So, we have a big expansion from down here. I think this will be the philosophy rooms. We have gorillas, we have tigers, we have elephants, dromedaries and alpacas. So this menu got a little bit bigger. If I would like to have more of them, then I will tame them. But you see, I set up the pregnants too. And just remember, you found something here. So I set it up with your agreement. No, please don't. Don't send master following, because they are coming their death. So maybe the tigers could set master following, but only at field work. Okay, thanks. So tigers will be the bodyguards. Nice. And we don't need untrained ones, so we have a lot of pelts and stuff. So let's go over this thing. I tried for the trap, and sometimes the enemy are following this, but they usually come from this side and go here and there. So if they come here, I need to protect my plantation. So there are a few of the turrets around here. They are the close range and they are the mortar ones. They are not accurate and cause a lot of friendly fire, all of the powers. Here I keep this watch. I already analyzed it and I don't know how to bring up the window for it, but essentially it's a clock which bends time and it broke apart everything around it. This is the last remnant, so I haven't brought it in and examined it over there. We have a strange thing, a transmitter. I don't really know what it is. Oh, that is it, a taboo. It's a military grade antenna, and then I could look at the watch. So what are you doing here? Study reports. Please read them for yourselves. But really nothing is worth it if stuff gets damaged around it. Maybe with more research I will be satisfied. This is the dead people area. We have several bigger raids. I set the storyteller to community builder, and it was a sudden influx of raiders and events. There are some protections. I put the protections where the enemy seems to come like this way if they go through the river. Sometimes they prefer to go over there. I don't really know why. Plantations expanded and changed a bit. I've usually set this one, so they won't go and just remove one plant or replant one. They wait for bigger occurrences. We have electricity at last, and almost can get the industrial stage or the medieval stage. We tribals need this, so copy. Also some called trader called, yes, industrial. So we are at last researched all the medieval technologies. We are going for industrial. I will start 2 volumetric power cells. Those 2 are enough. We have a water wind generator. I'm just showing the mod for you. Who thought it's called water power anyways, the mod. We have a little separate guest area with a deep water pump, and deep underwater areas are in different places than the base pumps, but they are bringing up really clear water, so you won't get dysentery occasionally. I don't know what I will do this room, and I could build these 2, the refrigerated cargo hold and the basic cargo hold for here, so we don't need really small temperature here because everything is inside there. I think I will move either the research or the hospital area over here, so we will have a full hospital room. This is a storage. Oh, and one thing, these cargo holds need to have 1 empty space between them. You couldn't place them diagonally, so a bit more need, but as you can see it can keep a huge amount of stuff inside, which is good. For here I try to put the low-tech things. For example, these 2 are from medieval times, which is a smaller and more reasonable mod for medieval things. I don't need that many decorations, that much or many. We have at last a comms console, and as you've seen previously, the trade beacon, so we can trade anything else, weapon parts, fuel smithy. I try to beat 60 with the power. 1 machining table, and we have levels for crafting tables. So higher levels are of course better, faster, stronger, cooler. We have this, and I made an anomaly holding platform room just in case, we will never know, and this is the schematic style. But if I choose her, I think, no, she's the Cumulus human, who is definitely human, of course. What else would be? It's called human, you see. He's a human, anyway. He is, he's shaman, and his race is a human. A bit complicated, I know. So, he's the guy for these skills, as you can see. Can he? No, he can't get expertise yet. You need a really high skill for that. And I think he is the interior designer guy, yeah. So if I need some stylistic change, then I will change style. Yes. And I usually choose steampunk because it's cool, and now everything changes to steampunk style, and it's good. Anyways, I think I can show you. I let them have free reign over how they close, but this one gives you the best heat insulation, 24.5 degrees of Celsius, because Kelvin is a blasphemy, of course. I don't know if I show you yet, but here, sorry for the error, you can press this button to enter. And this is like you are loading a caravan. They will definitely put it in and spit it out on the other side. But with these settings, policy, how many steel should be on this level, how many plastic I set what I can mine from here. But they bring up the chunks too, so it works. Without this, you shouldn't set this up. What is the one thing? The gold. Oh, what I set up, I see now. And it can transfer power. I don't think it can transfer liquids like water. Maybe we will find together a compatibility mode. Please help me. And of course, if anything gets out, double doors, double walls, and double doors, and I'm sure to shoot at them from a safe place, and another 2 doors, so they will try to exit this way. Hopefully, that is my plan. I don't know if my plan works or if my plan won't work. Plans are like that. She's a funny little guy, good for the nature and medical, but not for much else. And then I closed this one because you need to close it, otherwise it always came up. And she was half-husked, so she became a slave automatically, a very easy slave. Then I captured her and converted her and joined as a colonist, and husk is good for these modifiers, and as you can see, they have no recreation needs, but can't learn, or learn really, really slowly. Travel was a normal human. She just dropped down with a drop pod over up there, and I killed her, then she joined. I couldn't choose that. Would I like for you to join? There is a mod, but it's 8.5 megabytes big, and I not really have a confidence in such a huge mod, even as I couldn't make mods for this game. Of course, there are the weapon panels for every weapon. Thank you for the followed playthrough. Yes, that was the best one in my bad opinion. Yeah, and she got the G's for the little git character, almost the same, but I took out the always male Jim because she was a female. She earned it because I sent her everywhere, traveling with no protection, hopefully that she will die or get kidnapped, and I think she went through 4 or 5 successful tricks. So you can see we were here, there. This is the fastest one because we have road for it, and there. And sorry, I pressed the wrong button. And she went way away from home by just with animals, so no vehicles. So okay, I said you are brave and you can get in, but I need to transform you to a freak. And that's it. That's her story. You will see when she arrives and all else. We have 2 solar panels. We have 1 angry beaver, which is really a plateaued car. And if I upgrade you, because you have a separate area here, I think I can show you with anything. Yes, so I can build 6 blocks, so I built 2 cargo containers from the same mod, so it increased its own carrying capacity. No, but why? Did you say? Nope. Okay, you can color it, of course. It has a lot of patterns and color schemes which can be saved. Named. Oh yes, so it went up from 800, I think, because of those things I've built on it. And you can put in pawns in place of driver and passengers, then start up the car, then you make a caravan from it. And that's it, you go. Nice, so we have a much more bigger storage thanks to this one. I've made fuses with this mod. There are the gorillas, and there was a side event, not for meat but the radar. He dropped right here through the roof. So I just done this, double clicked all the gorillas, double clicked all the tigers and elephants who were inside, and ordered them to attack him. So he haven't lasted long enough to have any problem with it, you know. We have a drop spot from orbital traders. Septic tanks. I shouldn't have built these septic tanks that soon, because soon enough I could refine chem fuel from Fecal Sludge, and that is the easiest one to get it. But I wouldn't like to deconstruct them, even as I set it up to give back 100 of the resources what I deconstruct. The little animal room. We have a real good recreation over here. This means training mod is wonderful. It adds the target which raises your melee, and these two raising your ranged weapon skill for bows and arrows and firearms. Anything else? We have two small rooms, but they are really nice, I must say. Even if they are small, this will contain our original or real phones, some toilets, emergency water source, 3 baths, an electric water heater. Sorry, but I had to put in a place where not too much free space is. And then if I get hygiene and choose this, you can see the plumbing if I don't click over there. So I'm really happy with this arrangement, even if everything is so small. Tetris did the place. And from here, slowly I will begin my caravanning, which thanks to this mod. It's a new find, if I can find it, of course, because otherwise it's a pause sign. So they are not paused. But if you don't watch this map, they are paused together with their any submaps they connected to. Just the day passes, so it's a good thing. Anything else which I could show? Okay, this is the other activities you can do for researching. No guest pets, maybe I should remedy this or later. These are the wildlife tabs, but you can choose these categories, and animal corpses is the best. If you don't have 100 food poison chance, you can bring it in. So it's a really good first time survival help. The usual animal tab, the usual clothes tab. I don't know why I'm forcing an apparel on him. Let me see. Oh yes, because he got too hot and he needs this camel hair button-down shirt. Nice. And he was taking it out for a clothes giving better protection. Yes, I already shown this. Oh, and of course you can have presets, so it's your job, right click, delete it, and I'm stupid because I forgot what I deleted. No problem, I hopefully can bring it back. Frank? Yes, thank you very much. Current job and Q job. So it left. Oh no, you add the columns from these menus. Alright, everything working, so I forgot. These are the job priorities. You can set it up how many do you want, how many levels. And of course we have a really detailed one which I almost never use. And you can set up some timers. I don't really understand why and how. I use the tab grouping mod to have exactly these many points. It's in the downloadable config. All of my configs are there in the Steam mod collection. Quests, okay. Warrants, you can do quests, warrants, kill people or bring them in for justice, and you can create, so this is the best thing to get a macular serum, even it's not cheap. Okay, you already showed several times that I use Fogafall. It's dangerous, but I like to use dangerous. I installed another tab. You can see your rich supply numbers. I installed really, or I enabled not as much clans or factions as the game offered me, because with Rimworld I think they expand and split. These are the glaciers, you can do diplomacy with them, and couldn't I scroll this? Okay, I need to look at that. And I think I deactivated the end goal of winning and eradicating one faction, because I like to play more. Okay, this is my religion with the usual gods, and not caring about much stuff except learning and partying. Especially and we like to destroy other people's sacred objects. This is the wiki, so for example, plus steel, okay, with one S, and you can get anything, and it's built from the in-game data, so it won't get you on a wiki page or something like that. Okay, and we have all achievements, the main achievements and the DLC achievements and Alpha Animals achievements. Some mods are backing this, and this way I collect points and I can activate random events as I please. Be your own storyteller, maybe. This is the character editor, very good. Just don't use this. No, you don't need to use that. Instead you should use this one. Maybe I already shown it to you, but I couldn't say it enough because made a huge mess of my previous test play. So where are you? Set ideology. Set ideology. Oh, this is the one. Oh, one now got deleted. That is really good because it got duplicated and now it works. Fine, I needed to show it to you to be working. Thank you for your nice cooperation. Thank you very much. Anything else on this post playthrough? Maybe next time I need moving pictures, caravan. And we begin to do this one, but nobody understands how to do it, so it's a really slow process. Nice, let's jump back into the past, I think. There must be a lot of things which I forgot, but I forgot it, so you see. But first, let me show you what have changed. This is the current version. Another mod does this. I haven't needed this. I don't think it's necessary. They are what it is. I have a combination for graph shapes, so I took this out till I discover can I go through empty space with pawns. I changed this instant caravan formation, graph tech. It was unnecessarily complicated. They say it's problematic. It just shifted over here. This is very good. It won't post the current date, but all other things you aren't looking at are posted. So this makes possible my original idea for go caravanning and leave behind my home, but I could return there. And the occasional researching I see, but this is a good thing. Makes the beginning quest come a lot later and other balancing story-ish things. I try for this, I don't know if I keep it. It's a compatibility mod, let's try it I say. It was completely empty, not remembering the big moments in the colony's life, so maybe some incompatibility, I don't know. I can put up my mod collection, my mod pack to a Steam collection with a few clicks and time automatically. It was only containing small talk and romance options, I think, but I wanted to make the mod pack smaller to put in other mods. This is the same reason. It's an undergarment which makes you vacuum resistant, but I don't know what that beautiful combination will contain. Vanilla Graphic Expanded Chapter 1, new kind of tech, new kind of fuel. You need to do more refining and such stuff. It's completely compatible with that mod which makes the graph shift quest come later in higher tech levels, but of course you can still begin at higher tech levels. Okay, I try for this. I hope it will look as good as without says so. I'm really curious about this sometimes, so let's try that too. Not so balanced mod, but good. Graph tech. get replaced here, progression replaced here, anomaly combines Odyssey graph ship with anomalies. You can have anomaly buildings on your ship essentially, and some more. You can put secondary weapons upgrades on your vehicles beside other mod, which makes you able to simply upgrade the fuel tank or the speed or the how many stuff it can carry. But let's load in. So let's review what happened at 5502 quest. Oh yes, for 15 days Ghost will lie in a bed in the hospital area because he is interested in learning about cultures. Well, sometimes I accept this, but not right now. In the beginning, one more person could be bad. We have an intern. As you can see, she will depart in 18 days. A really important thing which I discovered: when you make another level with the verticality mod, then forbid. Well, where can I forbid it? Just a moment, please. Here. Yes, you lock them to the current level because one of these guys, much later, want to go away when he's under here quarrying, and he couldn't use the stairs, so he died from hunger. That's a thing to care for. Anyways, I'm going for converting people. Okay, Frank, you converted. Oh, the pigman. Yes, because now we have setting here convert and release, and this is the spread the word mod, as you can see, and you can convert textures fully if you do this. More and more people got your ideology. And we got Javon, who got old germline genes. And if you can explain me what are the germline, oh, it has an explanation, sorry. Oh, external support, inheritable, and doesn't need any special attention. So you are not inheritable and usually inserted, and I don't really understand, they can disappear if you modify them. Okay, we will see much later when we will be genetically oriented. I later rename her as a nickname to Lang, which means flame in my language. She is a fighter mainly, but has interest. I like my few pounds going well, and this is the try or test run, so I get what I want. And this is a little confused because no, here you can select one preset and that will usually work, or you redesign it here, later it will be good. That's why now these are inside each other. I think I just raised the height of this box, and it says dependent as far as I see. And of course our friend Frankenstein, who can take out genes and insert it to himself. Yes, he processed that insect man and got the jelly cells because I have great plans in the far future with jelly. And we have some small panzers with zombies, essentially auto turrets, and I took care not to be able to fire back, so just in this degree, because they shoot a lot and usually my own pawns or animals will be hurt. I think then the Saporit, hogy van az angolul, a few llamas or alpacas, and you have here the sting. It's to automate your hunting, your forestry. So I'm on the gyűjtögetés area, which is around my base, so they won't go too far. Get all these kinds of trees if they are fully matured, and if I have less than the target count, 500. These things gets automatically assigned with an intelligent phone, interacts with the manager table using. Oh, and the other thing, I get all the nature chop stamps away too, regardless of the amount of food I have, because I don't like to see them. This is the auto slaughter thing. It sometimes does this, very interesting. With the good electronic music it can be enjoyed. And whoa, I found the setting why I have to set it always back. Okay, nothing. It's usually good that I keep adult and male, female and juvenile animals, 555 of them, if they are not trained, not pregnant and not bonded. Or if they are bonded, a lot of grief. And you can get that more. Sadly, you can search it, but at least it's in ABC order. This is the foraging. I forage on the due to get this tablet too. Checking if they are reachable, matured, and this stuff only. It works from the stuff currently on the map, so first time when a garland pod or ambrosia grows, then you must pick it if you want it. And this is the other kind, everywhere get all the pods and ambrosia bushes, if they are matured. So you don't need to set unsowable growing grass. Right now we're making the special Forsaken stuff. It's the same like this but better, and only with the Forsaken genes you can make this kind of stuff, so it's an additional recipe for you. These are Forsaken canoids, okay? Some rice, some sunflower. This is the resource we need to build this plant versus zombies turret. Of course I have this from this mod. The other I won't like a lot. I think this one is better. A little research stuff. We need to make the fuel in here as far as you know. And if you put a bookcase beside the research table, even if it's empty, it gets a little boost for that one. And I think we are finished, and this is totally wrong place because you need grass around it. Good. I think I send you everything, and little massacred by a part of the raid. Hey, I think this was it for watching. On the ritual, so thank you very much. What is your own the boss? And nothing. So Frank is the boss and nothing else. Nice, we are Igor and Gem on the new recruit. And here we have 4. When you have 1 or 2 pounds, these intels are coming really frequently, and the future rewards are good. I got a volumetric power cells, for example, but I have one better loot mod, the unified new one. Here I don't need seed, sorry, anything new. All the things seem the same. And the query place is dug out, but nothing more. I was afraid that something will spawn in this cave, so I just installed a little protection. Yes, I'm paranoid, but I think in Rimworld you can. And here we just got a new recruit, but before I show her or him, because he's really binary, as you can see, I try to avoid children this way. And before that, I must tell you that Savor Ships 2, Graph Ships Chapter 1 and the last one, the Progression Graph Ships, are totally compatible, and it's wonderful. That's why I put in more of them. So she will be, or in Hungarian, will be our cook, animal specialist, artist, medical, crafting, plants and mining. He can shoot really well, but she needs to raise him skill. English is such a strange language with its she, he, it. We have just one word. We are the UFOs, and it's named Scripture. Why? No, that will be the next one. Oh yes, well, and I expanded to the left, making some more wider rooms for placing crafting tables and such, because we have a few researches already done. So this is the mod I'm pondering on keeping it or not. We also have active, if I press it literal, the depth HUD version of it, like that. I'm using this queue, I don't know why, just because, but I like the other one more. But if you press this, then it switches back to the vanilla one, and then you need to switch back to main to be able to use this again, or otherwise, of course, you will give back this and you need to put it in here, and I already shown you. So that might be a problem. Population boom and alpacas, so I will include the ones who are carrying childs, pregnant, and lower the amount from 5 to 3, but in the beginning we need the same kind of leathers and textiles to be able to craft things. And do we have yes, she is the Kömives, and that gives her two really nice abilities. Finish construction, you can see it in the tooltip, what it does, I don't know why not. Oh, just because of that. So it will finish construction of anything. It's for the chematic ideology. This, how do they call it? Roll. And we can build huge pyramids which are raising or moved. So this is a really good thing for anything that takes a lot of time to build. And we can convert all other kinds of stone block, I think in a container or in a small area, to this pristine limestone, and it's beautiful and better HP wise. Not with a lot, as you can see, pristine wall and non-pristine granite wall. And I'm too lazy to read that, so maybe I'm wrong. We will discover it. We also got bathrooms using wine palms, water towers, water wells. You need to put them these underground water areas to be able to get water from them. And we have a hot water tank, and you put a log boiler before them if you don't want to use electricity, and have a huge amount of fast growing trees because you are living in a jungle, baby. Yeah, we are gonna die. And the best thing to make clothes are, of course, not the clothes ones, but later I will get some dromedar tamed, and that is the best thing. We also tamed some tigers. We begin to train them. They are good because they can haul. This one can haul too. We have a mod to encourage hauling because hauling animals consume less processing time and resources than hauling pawns. So tigers, later we will have a lot of nasty animals. I made a bigger size smokehouse, which is from this smoked meat mod. This is essential for my tribal survival, and it can process more of their stuff at the same time. We don't have anything switch light, we don't have electricity, we don't have that volumetric power source, and if you haven't known, more uncomfortable your prisoners sleep, the less chance they will rebel. That's a very good thing I heard somewhere on some video. You can see this collection link in the description usually, or find for it please. And there I linked all the other guys on YouTube which I scanned for information to put this one together. Oh, and by the way, a scripture appeared, an ancient scripture from this one. Oh wow.